everybody. New camera, I'll tell you that in a minute, and I thought I would do my Road 6 tyre review. I've had the weird tyres now, on for nearly a year now. I did 2 tours with them. I've done a whopping 8,000 plus miles on them. I'll show you the condition of them when I get to Steve's, where I forgot to take my book when I got my bike serviced the other day. So I'm just off to get that signed to make sure everything's all in order. Because if you guys follow me on my Instagram or anything like that, you might have seen a bit of a hint of what bike I'll be getting next. Leave some comments down below on what you think I'm going to be getting next, see who can be right. Today is going to be a bit of a review slash opinion on the Road 6s. If you remember when I first got them on, I think, maybe May, I got them put on, and obviously it was a rainy day. They felt brilliant right from the get-go. They felt fine. I didn't feel squirmy on them or anything for a new tyre. It was pretty nice. And before you know it, within 50-60 miles, kind of just slowly getting lower and lower on corners and roundabouts and stuff, they were scrubbed in, and that was it. So I really liked that about them. So that was definitely a plus. They do feel very confident and inspiring right from the get-go. For any of you guys that know what having new tyres on are like, some of these glass-feeling plastic tyres, back in the day, it was really, really sketchy when you got a new tyre, and it still is with some tyre brands. But yeah, these feel just superb. Oh, a little Alto Works, not seen one of them for a while. Yeah, they had a great feel right from the get-go. They still have a great feel now. If you've watched my previous videos from my Spain tour, from Picos To Pyrenees, then you will know that they can curve up the roads just as good as any other tyre, really, even on a bike like this. The condition of the tyres at the moment, after about 8,000 miles, the fronts, I think, have a good, maybe 4 mil left, maybe a bit more to the wear bar. I'd probably say about 4 millimeters to the wear bar. So obviously you get a 1.6 mil after that, before it's completely and utter bald. But to be honest, once you get to the wear bar, if you're not sure what I'm meaning by that, I'll put a picture up in the corner, and obviously point to what I'm on about. But yeah, once you get to them and they start hitting the road surface, that's generally when you should be looking at getting a new set of tyres. Because obviously the performance of the tyre does drop off on some tyres quite dramatically when you get past that, when you start getting past that tyre wear mark. Rears in the centre, I'd probably say I've got about 1.5 mil before the wear bar. Oh god, the middle of this is fucking bumpy as fuck. It's about 1.5 mil to the wear bar in the centre, and I'd probably say about 2.5 mil to maybe 3 mil on the outer edges. So yeah, it's obviously me doing this a lot kind of wears the centre down pretty quick, especially popping wheelies and stuff like that, which this bike absolutely loves to do. So yeah, it does wear the centres down quite dramatically, and even more so if you turn the TCS on this off. It does tend to rip up rear tyres quite quickly. I did do it on my S22s and they did not last long. So yeah, price for a set I think was around about 400, I think, fitted. I think it was. So £400 fitted. And I've done over 8,000 miles now on it. So I was getting maybe 3,000 miles at most out of the S22s, which were a great tyre nonetheless, but the rain capability was nowhere near compared to these tyres. The rain is just, these tyres are just on another level when it comes to rain. I completely forget sometimes that it's wet on the ground, because you just don't feel any squirminess. You just ride your ride, long as you're not stupid, obviously, but you just ride nice, comfortable, being smooth, and you just don't even realise it's wet. I had my brother on tour. I had my brother a few times telling me to slow down because obviously he was on 60-40 tyres, I think, or 80-20 tyres on his African Twin. So it was quite funny thinking, oh, sorry, bro, like, sort of thing. Tyres have got a good bit of wear on them. They've probably got another 1,000 miles on the rear, and you could probably get away with about another 2,000-3,000 miles on the front quite comfortably. So yeah, if you're a bit less happy on the throttle than I am, you'd probably get, I'd say, comfortably 10,000 miles out of a set of these on this particular type bike. The feeling of them's great. The wear is pretty astronomically good compared to other tyres, but they are a road touring kind of tyre for all kind of weathers as well. So you do get the best of everything. People kind of I'd recommend people that go on tour, and then general commuters, because I think they do these tyre sizes. Like if you've got like the MT125s, the MT303 and stuff like that, I think they do a Road 5 and a Road 6 in these sizes that them bikes are. So that would be pretty much like bang for your buck, definitely, if you put a set of them on like a 125 and a 300, because you would probably get easily well over 10,000 miles on them. Easily. It would be crazy mileage, I reckon, that you would get on them. They still feel great. The turning on them is really nice still. I was expecting them to be a little on the more kind of sluggish size, because obviously they're more of a touring tyre rather than a sports tyre. But no, they've got quite a bit of sporty, the kind of flickableness. Obviously this bike does flick left and right quite considerably, quite quick. But no, I didn't feel any difference in turning or anything like that from the S22s to these. So yeah, this is the only problem about going to Steve's from mine, is if you get caught by one light, you get caught by them all, and it is such a pain in the arse. But good thing about a bike, you can skip to the front. So I don't bore you with all these red lights, I will skip to the part where I get to Steve's, and I'll show you the tyre, on what kind of wear was like, what the wear was like and stuff, and yeah, take it from there. So until then, I will catch you in a minute. Well, we're almost at Steve's after about 50 red lights. Maybe I've exaggerated that a little, but still. Yeah, these lights change absolutely super quick and let about 4 cars through, so I shall budge my way right up to this. Ooh. So yeah, the bike's been serviced right from new, pretty much, at Steve Scott's. He's pretty much the only guy I actually trust at doing services. I've actually sat and watched him do them, and there's no other place that I think will do them and be as thingy as he is. So obviously there will be ones out there, but I don't know anywhere local anyway, put it that way. So, but yeah, so Steve Scott's Mansfield, just up here. So yeah, so I shall show you the conditions of the tyres. Oh. So yeah, as you can see, that's what we've got left. I am slightly squaring off because I have done 2 or 3 trips now, which I've not done any twisties, so I might be able to get that around. But yeah, wear bar, I've got at least a good mil or so there, and maybe a few mil there. But yeah, wearing pretty decent. And there the fronts. Fronts have got loads of meat left on them. Loads of meat, look. But yeah, they're spot on. Bike needs a good wash, but it's been serviced, and the wash is most likely tomorrow or the next day. So yeah, catch us in a bit. Well, that's that little chore done. Now I go for a bit of a ride. So, as I was saying, Road 6s. Out of, I'd say, wet conditions, definitely give them a 10 out of 10. Dry conditions, It's a bit of a hard one really, because you shouldn't really be caning it on a touring tyre, but still, touring tyre that is capable of getting some good traction in the dry. Yes, it'll go a bit squirrely after a few laps of a track or something, because obviously you'll start overheating it, but I would say I'd give it a good solid 7-8 as an initial grip for shorter periods of time, let's say. And then obviously characteristics, i.e. the turning, stuff like that, definitely on the warm-up and everything, I would give probably a good 9 out of 10, because instantly from the get-go, you just brilliant feel. It's just a brilliant feel. So guys, I hope the video has helped you out and basically made you make your decision on whether you're going to get yourself a set of Road 6s or not. The Road 5s are pretty much just as good, maybe a little less on wear from what people have said, but obviously you can probably get a set for maybe 60-70 quid less. So if you're on a bit more of a tighter budget, then go for the Road 5s. If not, definitely Road 6s, can't go wrong. If you're going to be doing some miles abroad, anywhere really, rain, shine, dry, whatever, Road 6s are your tyre to go to for definite. But yeah, hopefully you've liked it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, see you later.